Let's talk about timing. Listen to this when you feel like you're running out of time, when you feel behind, when you feel pressure in your chest because you think life is moving faster than you are. When you look around and start measuring your progress against someone else's timeline. This is for the moments when your mind starts whispering that you need to hurry, that you need to force it, that you need to figure it all out right now. Because the truth is, the fastest way to lose your peace is to believe the illusion that time is against you. Time is one of the most powerful teachers you will ever meet, but it becomes a tormentor when you misunderstand it. Most people don't suffer because of what is happening in their life. They suffer because of what they believe time means. They believe delay means failure. They believe waiting means missing out. They believe not having it yet means it's not coming. And the moment you attach fear to time, your nervous system starts living in urgency. Your body begins to act like it's in danger. Your mind starts racing. Your decisions become reactive. You stop moving with wisdom and you start moving with panic. But the deepest confidence you can ever develop is not confidence in outcomes. It's confidence in timing. It's the calm knowing that what is meant for you is not fragile. It does not require you to sprint, scramble, beg, chase, or perform. What is truly aligned with your life cannot be stolen by a slow season. It cannot be taken by a quiet chapter. It cannot be missed because you took a breath. The things that are for you are built into your path, and your job is not to force them. Your job is to become ready to receive them. Mastering the illusion of time is one of the greatest upgrades you can give your life, because when you stop believing that you're late, you stop making desperate choices. You stop choosing from scarcity. You stop lowering your standards just to feel like you're moving forward. You stop saying yes to what drains you just because you're afraid of waiting. You stop forcing connections, forcing plans, forcing answers, forcing certainty, and you begin to move with discernment, with patience, with clarity, with authority. There is a kind of peace that comes when you realize that not everything is supposed to happen quickly. Some things need time to grow roots. Some things need time to mature. Some things need time to be built properly so they don't collapse the moment you finally get them. And this is why rushing is often the enemy of your destiny. Because rushing can get you what you want faster, but it can also get you what you want before you're ready to hold it. And what you receive too early can become a burden instead of a blessing. So much of life is not about speed. It's about readiness. It's about capacity. It's about becoming the kind of person who can sustain what they're asking for. And the people who trust timing are the people who stop leaking their energy out into control. They stop micromanaging every detail. They stop obsessing over what could go wrong. They stop living in mental rehearsals of fear. They let life breathe. And because they let life breathe, they can finally breathe too. Time feels like an enemy when you believe you have to chase your life. But time becomes your ally when you realize your life is unfolding with intelligence. There are doors that don't open because you're not supposed to walk through them yet. There are people who don't arrive because you're not supposed to meet them in the version of yourself you currently are. There are opportunities that don't happen because the timing is protecting you from the consequences of being unprepared. Sometimes the delay is not punishment, it's precision. And when you start living from this understanding, your nervous system begins to change. You stop treating every moment like an emergency. You stop putting pressure on yourself to have it all figured out. You stop collapsing into the fear that you're running out of chances. You start trusting that your life is not a one-shot opportunity. Your life is a journey of alignment, and what is meant for you will find you when you are ready to hold it with peace. One of the most powerful things you can ever say to yourself is this: I am not behind. I am in process. Because behind is a judgment. Process is truth. Process is growth. Process is sacred. And when you stop judging where you are, you stop fighting where you are. You stop resisting the current chapter. You stop trying to skip the very season that is strengthening you. The illusion of time convinces you that you need to make a decision quickly. But wisdom rarely lives in urgency. The best decisions are made from a regulated nervous system, from a clear mind, from a calm heart. Because when you are calm, you can hear your intuition. When you are calm, you can observe patterns. When you are calm, you can tell the difference between a genuine opportunity and a distraction dressed as urgency. This is why trusting timing makes you more confident. Because confidence is not loud. Confidence is not frantic. Confidence is not rushing to prove something. Confidence is quiet. It is steady. It is grounded. It is the ability to wait without spiraling. It is the ability to move without forcing. It is the ability to pause without fear. And that kind of confidence changes everything about the way you live. When you trust timing, you stop trying to control outcomes. You stop chasing certainty. You stop demanding answers before life has revealed them. And you start building a relationship with the unknown that feels safe instead of threatening. You begin to understand that clarity is not something you hunt down. Clarity is something that returns when you stop panicking. Because the truth is, confusion is often a sign that you're pushing too hard. It's a sign that you're trying to make a decision from fear. It's a sign that you're trying to force the next step without being present for the current one. And the moment that you soften, the moment you breathe, the moment you stop pressuring yourself, something begins to settle. Your body calms down. Your thoughts slow down. Your inner voice gets louder. And the path becomes clearer. Not because you chased it, but because you finally created the space to receive it. This is the real power of trusting timing. It doesn't just make you more patient. It makes you more intelligent. It makes you more emotionally stable. It makes you more discerning. It protects you from impulsive decisions that cost you months or years of recovery. It protects you from relationships that drain you. It protects you from opportunities that look exciting but aren't aligned. It protects you from building a life on the shaky foundation of fear. And this is where the phrase becomes more than a comfort. It becomes a law of alignment. What is meant for you will not miss you. Not because life is perfect, but because what is truly yours will keep returning to your path until you are ready to meet it with a version of yourself that can sustain it. What is meant for you will not require you to abandon your peace to obtain it. What is meant for you will not demand that you betray yourself to keep it. What is meant for you will meet you in clarity, not confusion. In steadiness, not anxiety. In truth, not performance. You are not late. You are not behind. And you are not running out of time. You are being shaped. You are being guided. You are being prepared. And when you stop rushing, you start living like someone who trusts their life. You start making decisions from wisdom instead of fear. You start choosing what's real instead of what's urgent. You start moving with a calm power that cannot be shaken. So take a breath and let this land. Your life is not a race. It is an unfolding, and you don't have to force what is already on its way. Your only job is to stay aligned, to stay honest, to stay open, to keep becoming the person who can receive what you've been asking for. Because when it's meant for you, it will arrive, and it will not miss you.